What if we stumbled upon something that could take us across the universe in the blink of an eye? A cosmic shortcut hidden right in the fabric of space itself. Imagine scientists announcing that they've discovered a wormhole. Not in some distant galaxy, but close enough to actually consider exploring. This isn't just sci-fi. Wormholes are predicted by Einstein's equations, but until now, they've only been theories, ideas trapped on the blackboards of physicists and in the minds of dreamers. But what if? What if we found one? And not just any wormhole, a stable one, capable of transporting anything or anyone who dares to enter. Now, before we dive headfirst into this mind-bending idea, let's break down exactly what a wormhole is. Picture space as a massive sheet of fabric. Place a bowling ball on it, and it'll create a dent. That dent is gravity. Now, imagine folding that fabric in half and poking a hole through the two layers. That's your wormhole, a tunnel connecting two different points in space and time. It sounds like the stuff of science fiction, but it's real science, kind of. Physicists have been debating for decades whether wormholes could actually exist. Theoretically, they're possible, but we've never observed one until now. So what would happen if we did find a wormhole? Well, first off, the whole world would go nuts. Scientists, governments, explorers, billionaires. Everyone would have their eyes set on this cosmic tunnel. The possibilities would be endless. A wormhole could open up entirely new paths to galaxies far beyond our own Milky Way. Suddenly, planets that were once thousands of light years away could be within reach. We're talking about the potential for intergalactic travel, a real-life warp drive. And if we play our cards right, we might not just be visiting new planets, we could be hopping between galaxies. But hold up, let's not jump through just yet. There's a huge question hanging over us. What's on the other side? A wormhole might look like a tunnel, but the truth is, we'd have no clue where it leads. It could open up to a new star system teeming with alien life, or it could spit us out into a region of empty space where the nearest star is billions of miles away. Worse, we might not even survive the journey. The entrance of a wormhole could be like a black hole, pulling in and stretching any object that gets too close. And if our spaceship doesn't get crushed or stretched into a cosmic noodle, what's to say it won't just pop out into nothingness? Think about it. A journey to the unknown with no promise of ever returning. Now, let's assume our scientists come up with a way to stabilize it. Perhaps they figure out how to send robotic probes through first, kind of like test pilots. These probes could relay information back to us, letting us know what's on the other side before we send humans. Imagine the suspense. Every scientist, every government, every curious mind on the planet would be glued to their screens, waiting to see what the first probe reports. And then, when the moment comes and the data starts streaming back, it could be anything. A beautiful star system with habitable planets, or just empty darkness. The whole world would hold its breath, because at that point, we'd be on the brink of something humanity has dreamed of for centuries. But here's where things get tricky. If we actually manage to send people through and they survive, would we be the explorers or the invaders? Imagine arriving in an alien star system. Who knows what life might be waiting there, observing us as we come tumbling through this cosmic shortcut? They might see us as a curiosity or a threat. The first contact with extraterrestrial life could be the single greatest event in history, or the beginning of a cosmic showdown. We wouldn't know whether to bring a peace offering or shield ourselves from potential attack. It could be the start of intergalactic diplomacy or the end of humanity as we know it. And we can't ignore the potential consequences for Earth itself. What if opening a wormhole messes with our planet in ways we can't predict? Some scientists think that wormholes might not be stable over time. They could collapse at any moment, and if one were to close while we had explorers on the other side, they'd be stranded, possibly light years away from Earth, with no way back. It's one thing to venture out into space. It's another to risk everything for the chance of making history. Plus, there's the risk of the wormhole causing gravitational waves, potentially disrupting satellites, affecting Earth's orbit, or even creating shifts in our atmosphere. The stakes would be enormous, and every decision would carry unimaginable weight. So, what's the payoff? Why would we even take such a dangerous leap? Because the rewards could be even more extraordinary than the risks. Imagine the technology we'd unlock, the knowledge we'd gain. If we could harness wormholes, we'd be tapping into a fundamental force of the universe. It could change everything. Our understanding of physics would leap forward by centuries. Our concept of time, distance, even reality itself would be forever altered. We might even learn to create our own wormholes, choosing where they open and close, allowing us to explore the universe at will. Entire worlds could be at our fingertips, and the boundaries that have held us back for so long would be shattered. But the biggest reward? The answer to the ultimate question: are we alone? Discovering a wormhole might be our best shot at finding life beyond our solar system. And even if we don't find aliens, just knowing what's out there, having the freedom to explore, that would be priceless. It would be the beginning of a new era, one where humanity isn't confined to just one small corner of the universe. We'd be the pioneers of a new frontier, and every step would bring us closer to understanding our place in the cosmos. So, are you ready to take that journey? Because if we ever do find a wormhole, we're going to need all the courage, curiosity, and wisdom we can muster. The universe is calling, but are we brave enough to answer? If you want to keep exploring these kinds of mind-bending possibilities, make sure to subscribe to our channel and join us on the adventure. The cosmos has many secrets, and together, we'll uncover them, one question at a time.